Welcome back to the Crypto Factor. Welcome back to your favorite cryptopreneurship channel for cryptopreneurs and aspiring cryptopreneurs alike. My name is Paul. If it's your first time here, this channel rocks. Let's just leave it at that. And I'm going to be answering your questions. We have an AMA every week, every Sunday, 7 o'clock EEST time, answering every question there is in the live chat. That's any question you want, whether it's crypto, whether it's finance, whether it's, I don't know, relationship advice, timeshare, anything. It doesn't really matter. We're going to be answering it. We're going to have some fun. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about bear-proof cryptocurrencies that you can buy right now. And I know that sounds very, how can I put this? Gimmickish. Probably because it is. Because let me explain. There are no bear-proof cryptocurrencies, but there are cryptocurrencies that you can strategize that are better in getting into than all the other cryptocurrencies. And you might be surprised at which ones these are and why. So we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about bear-proof cryptocurrencies in this live stream, and we will be answering your questions. Stuttering a little bit. I'm a little bit tired, but I'll get there. So let's look at the chat. I see identity block with the hand signs. I see SRC. What's up, SRC, my man? I see Safe Moon Army number 7. What's up, man? I missed you. I haven't seen you here for a while. Safe Moon bear-proof after this second. Yeah, of course, man. Of course. Oh, man. I see Wissam Gusaini saying, when is the best time to buy altcoins? Thoughts on Near and Dot? Great question. We'll be answering that in a second. And Johnny Miller saying, I'm naked. Should I put on my pants? I'll tell you a secret. All YouTubers are naked. We just wear waist up. We never wear pants or anything. We just don't. That's why we never go out in public. So anyway, so we're going to be talking about this. So what's a bear-proof cryptocurrency? Let me explain. First of all, to kind of answer some questions at the same time here before I dedicate more time to each question, you should not be buying any cryptocurrencies right now. I know this is not what you want to hear, but you shouldn't. Now, if you are, I'll tell you which ones you should be buying, okay? But if you were gonna buy, I would be buying Bitcoin right now. Why would I be buying Bitcoin? And we will talk about cryptocurrencies in a second, bear proof and why, okay? But I'd be buying Bitcoin for the simple reason that Bitcoin is king. So generally, Bitcoin falls less than other altcoins. Other altcoins usually vanish. A lot of them vanish, not all of them. And then it will fall down less than other cryptocurrencies. Then, when everything starts turning around, Bitcoin starts going up, and then, of course, everything outperforms, or almost everything outperforms Bitcoin. And then this is kind of like what happens. Now, as Bitcoin's going up, the same thing happens. So Bitcoin goes up, then altcoins follow, then Bitcoin goes up, then altcoin. Do you know what I mean? So this is why you want to be buying Bitcoin. Why? Because you might not be able to time the bottom of the market, and we'll talk about that in a second. But at least Bitcoin is Bitcoin. It will, if anything comes back, it will be Bitcoin. Okay? If Bitcoin dies, everything dies. I'm just telling you right now. Except SafeMoon. SafeMoon, God King coin. Just kidding. But Bitcoin will generally come back. It's your best bet, if you will, and it's your best bet to go over all-time highs. Okay? Now, it always has. Now, also, if everything falls down less than Bitcoin, you can always use Bitcoin to get into altcoins once you see everything going up again. Does that make sense? So that's the reason why we prefer Bitcoin. But what other cryptocurrencies should you be getting into that are bear-proof, and why? By the way, like this video, hit that like button if you can real quick, if you're getting value so far. If you just joined, it's okay. Watch the video, and then if you see you're getting value, then click the like button. But what will happen is, over time, the best time to buy altcoins, now I'm going to say something crazy right now, and everyone's going to go crazy. Everyone's going to be like, this guy's nuts, like they always do, then I end up being right. But The best time to buy altcoins is not in a bear market. Let me say that again. The best time to buy altcoins generally is not in a bear market. The best time to buy altcoins is as you're coming out of a bear market. Okay? So if we are in a bear market now, we need to be looking for some bottom patterns. Bitcoin doing some bottom patterns so we can get Bitcoin and get altcoins. Now you might say, Paul, how do you know you're bottoming out? How can you be so sure that you're bottoming out? What if I buy these altcoins and it wasn't the bottom and Bitcoin goes down even more? Very good question. Very correct question. That's where your bear market proof cryptocurrencies come in that I was talking about earlier on. See, if we see a bottom pattern, Bitcoin starts going up, cryptocurrencies, you think they're going to outperform Bitcoin, the first cryptocurrencies you want to buy are the bear-proof cryptocurrencies, which are cryptocurrencies such as Cosmos, right? Maybe Solana, and maybe some other cryptocurrencies as well that we'll talk about. I'll tell you why we're looking at these cryptocurrencies, then you can figure out which other cryptocurrencies have these traits. I think there's a mosquito in here and it keeps on biting my leg, by the way. Anyway, we'll take care of that later. So why Cosmos and why Solana? Well, the thing is that Cosmos, if you have it in your Exodus.io wallet, okay, and stake it, you can also stake it natively, by the way, but even if you do it the simple way, Exodus.io, forget the airdrops a second, you get a yield of 17% a year. That yield, that APY, is a cushion, a 17% cushion. So what will happen is, if we were wrong, if you are wrong and the market's not turning around and it goes down lower, well, guess what? At least you're going to get back. Even if it goes down 10, 20% lower and stays down for a while, you'll get that 17% back after a year. And then what will happen is, by that time, the bull market would have bounced back, right? Because how long are you going to have a bear market for? But even if it takes longer, it doesn't matter. The point is, the price will go up as well. So you'll get that APY, you get that yield, but you will also get back a bigger price, because once bull market starts, altcoins outperform Bitcoin. Does that make sense? So it gives you a cushion, and I'm not talking about taking your money off, putting it in Celsius, BlockFi, or anything like that, which we actually advised strongly against on this channel in general. We were against it, both in comments, both in videos. But I'm talking about being able to stake in your wallet. So let me put this procedure again, and we'll answer your questions in the chat. Generally, you want to be buying Bitcoin. We want to be buying altcoins towards the end of the bear market. We look for reversal signs. If you don't know what they are, don't worry. We're going to call them on this channel. We already talk about them already. We look for reversal signs and confirmation signs. Then you want to be buying Bitcoin, obviously, but also cryptocurrencies that have a cushion, that are top 10, top 20, and that can have not only a comeback potential, but can also give you APY in case we were wrong. Now, there are other sorts of, how can I put this? Parallel coins that you can also get into, for example, Ethereum. Why Ethereum? Because Ethereum has the same sort of traits as Bitcoin. And before you go crazy, let me explain what I mean. I'm not talking about tech. But it will probably bounce back. It will probably won't vanish. It has proof of concept. It's a strong token. So it will go up again. A lot of shit's built on Ethereum. It's not going to go anywhere that easy. If Ethereum vanishes, a lot's going to vanish, in other words. So even if it goes down, you have a chance for it to coming back if you make a wrong call. But now it's going into staking. You can also stake it, right? So it's got the same sort of philosophy, if you want to call it, if that's for lack of better terms, that Cosmos has. Now, you can also do this with Solana, obviously, and Solana is a good project. And I know you're telling me, a lot of people say, oh, it's always going down. Yeah, it's true. But look at Windows. Think about how many blue screens we used to get in Windows for 10, 15 years before it started working properly. And it's still not working 100% properly. but it's a lot better than what it used to be. Well, that's the kind of route centralized Solana is taking for BlockFi gaming. It's going to make mistakes, it's going to have pauses, it's going to have glitches, but more than likely it's going to survive. But that APY is there. Now, I might be wrong. Maybe Solana goes to shit. I'm just telling you the philosophy and the technicalities, so you can think about what cryptocurrencies you want to get back into. Now, of course, if you have confirmation, you want to take more risk, you want to get into Polygon, you want to get into other cryptocurrencies, I understand all that. But I'm just telling you, I guess bear-proof cryptocurrencies might not be the right term for this video, but I want to make a standalone video and get deeper into this and explain it better. But I need maybe it's a bear currency strategy. I don't know what I'm going to call it. We'll see. Let's see if we have any people in the chat asking questions. By the way, please, I had 9 likes when I asked you to like this video if you were getting value. I see 10 likes now. I'm pretty sure I gave some value there. Just hit that like button. Hit that like button for support. And please share this channel with other people. We pride ourselves in being a real channel, no fluff, no bullshit. I try to be funny. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We have my dog barging in the middle of a live stream whenever he wants. I don't know if you can see him. You can probably see his tail right there. Right, thinking he owns this place, which, as a matter of fact, he does. Have you ever met my puppy? Have you? Let me show you. This is Diaz, by the way. Hit that like button for Diaz, because it's a beautiful dog. If you like Diaz, hit that like button. Okay? I would really appreciate it. And if you want to subscribe, hit the notification button if you don't want to miss other videos, so you can see what this channel is all about. Oh man, how are you doing, by the way? How is everyone doing? I spent my last 2 days installing a surveillance system here in my apartment. I'm also installing one up at my beach house. Things are getting tough. I figured, more security is better security. New locks, new security doors. I obviously already have indoor surveillance. I just want outdoor surveillance. It's I spend a lot of time and effort looking into that. I'm not going to tell you which brand it was or anything like that, because obviously that would be stupid. But I got 2 different brands, so and they both work differently. One's wireless, one's wired. I know I'm paranoid as fuck. But yeah. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you. All this advice right here. This is a message for you. Pay attention. It's very important.
Hey guys, I'm Briefit Dance. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Briefit Dance.
Not financial advice. Check out Briefit Dance, the channel's down below. All right, let's have a look at what's going on here. I see Hania from Hill, Houston. What's up, Houston? Okay, Wissam saying your estimation on CPI print inflation percentage, do you think we will be in a recession? We're already in a recession, dude. We are in a recession. What's dangerous is, in history, throughout history, when they call recessions, it's already too late. Not only are we already in a recession, but we're almost at the bottom of the recession. The only question is price-wise. The only question is how long we will stay down there. So yeah, that's my answer to that. What do I think about Shiba? In meme world, Doge is to Bitcoin what Shiba is. Oh, so let me say that again. Shiba is to Doge what Ethereum is to Bitcoin. Does that make sense? So if, just like you have Bitcoin, then you have Ethereum being all the platforms, innovation, stuff like that, Bitcoin being sound money. Well, Doge is like Bitcoin and Shiba is like Ethereum. Does that make sense in the meme token world? That's the way I see it. Any update about Shiba? When will it pump? Probably when the bull market returns, starts going up, and then people will first get in the top 10 currencies and everything else, and that's when it's going to start pumping. Jamie Parsons saying, I currently hold and keep and buying Cardano, Solana, Matic, and Decentraland. Which would you buy heavier on than the rest? Thank you. I would go for Polygon. Now, Of course, Decentraland being a close second or second, it can be debatable. Decentraland might be a better bet, but I think Polygon's going to do very in between those two, in my opinion, from the choices you gave me. What will be Solana worth at end of 2022? Mohammed, I don't know what it's going to be worth at 2022, the end of 2022, but in the next bull run, Solana, in my view, will reach $500 to $700 and can possibly hit $1,000 by the end of the bull run, the next bull run, in my view. Mohammed says, come on, dude, at least give me some attention. Come on, dude, I just answered your question. What are you talking about, man? Can you please put the link for that wallet? Yes, I can. It's called Exodus.io. It's actually run, the CEO is called JP Richardson, an amazing, awesome guy. The wallet is amazing. I've had him on my channel. We talked about it. If you want to watch that video, by the way, great video. All right, let's see what else we have here. When would buy Ethereum? Well, SRC, there's two things you could do. I'm accumulating Bitcoin and less Ethereum right now in general. When Bitcoin confirms a reversal in a bull market, that's when you want to get in heavier in altcoins. But this time it might be different. You might want to be getting a little bit of Ethereum as well earlier, just in case. Pierre Chazor says 11 now, liked it. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate it. 19 likes right now, 27 viewers. We should have at least 27 likes to 27 viewers. 28 viewers, I mean, come on. I'll even put it like up on the screen like this, right? Okay, that's enough. All right. What will the bottom be of BTC for July? Pierre, I'm not going to tell you when it's going to be for July, but what I can tell you is on this channel, we called 20K with a wick down to 17,000. Now, we said that if it gets there and it breaks 17,000, we're looking at the $15,000 to $16,000 level, okay? It can get down to 12, 14K, sure. The way I see it, until it breaks 17K, there's no reason for me to lower my outlook to 15K, okay? I do think if we do have a drop and it's not a double bottom at 17,500, I do think we're gonna reach 15,000, 15,600, 16K, somewhere around there. I don't think it's gonna get much lower than that. If it goes to 12, 14K, so be it. I'm not the person that says it's going to go to 10K, 8K like everybody else. I do not think it will, and I would be surprised if it even gets to 12 to 14K. I'm looking at either the bottom already being in. I know it sounds crazy, or because of the world macros and everything that's going on, maybe we see a 15, 16K Bitcoin. That's the way I see it. Now, a lot of people will call me crazy. We'll say, no, we're going to go down to 12K, we're going to go down to 10. My answer to that is, let's break 17K first, and then we'll see. And if we break 15K after that, then I'll look at 12 to 14K. I don't think it's going to go much lower than that. And I don't think it's going to stay that low very long if it does, okay, in my opinion. Now, we did call 17K. We didn't get to 17K. We went to 17,500. That's close enough, by the way. SRC, doing shit, there's no sign of relief rally whatsoever. Why are you waiting for a relief rally? What if everyone's waiting for a relief rally? I'm going to tell you something very, very cool right now. Listen to this. And for those of you that have seen the charts, like the psychology of markets, right? You'll understand this perfectly. What if the relief rally that we're all waiting for won't be a relief rally? What if it will be the bottom and we start going up? What if it's like return to the mean? And then everyone thinks it's a relief rally, so everyone's saying it's a sucker's rally or doesn't believe it. Does that make sense? See, you have to keep that in mind. I know a lot of people are calling different numbers and everything and have everyone confused, but we don't know what's going to happen. The only thing we know is going to confuse most people, and most people will be wrong. So I'm a contrarian. So the only difference with me is I'm a bullish contrarian in the sense that if you're a contrarian, everyone is wrong. So everyone is calling 10, 12K. For me, if there's too many people calling it, they're wrong, it will go to 10. But if there's too many people going to 10, it might go to 8. But that's being contrarian. But there's another side of contrarian, which is what I am. And mine is, it will never reach that low. Why would it not reach that low? Because everyone's aiming, if everyone's aiming for 10K, then it might reverse to 12K. Why should it go to 8 and get everybody out? Why can't it go to 12 and surprise everybody? So we were all expecting 100K, you know, at the market top. I said 84K, by the way, if you guys remember. I was wrong, but still, I was closer than others. But everyone was expecting 100K. I said 84K, the top was 67K. So it never reached there. So why should it reach the bottom? Why should it reach bottom expectancy? Does that make sense? By the way, I did tell you to take profits at 60K twice. I hope you guys on this channel did that. Now you'd be waiting for the bottom so you can buy more. Thank you, Jamie. Really appreciate you, man. KGB. Let me guess. Are you in the KGB? Okay. 13D. We will get 13 days, I guess. We will get CPI report. Bitcoin will dump more. 20. Okay, we have a profit here. Rise interest more. Okay, listen. I love Nostradamus prophecies. Maybe it's got something to do with you being in the KGB. But the bottom line is you don't know if this is going to happen. We just don't know, right? The official recession. Again, I explained my views earlier on. We're already in a recession. Usually by the time people call a recession, we're already, if not more than halfway down, pretty close to a bottom. Jamie, thanks, man. Your channel is brilliant. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Always give great information and says how it is, plus the dog is man. Thank you very much, man. Diaz is my baby, man. Let me just stroke it. Sorry. I love him. I love him a lot. Sean C, what's up, my man? Saying hi, everyone. I love Shiba. Cool. Indicator VPVR Bitcoin bottom 10K. I don't know what that indicator is, dude. Pavlos, why are you even giving shitcoin coverage? What is a shitcoin? I tune in and you're talking about SHIB. I was asked about SHIB, dude. Like, when people ask me about a certain coin, I answer, right? You can ask me about SafeMoon if you want, which is beyond shitcoin. I'm still going to answer your questions. This is what this channel does, right? We talk about everything. Everyone knows I'm a semi-Bitcoin maximalist, dude. And if you don't, then know this. I'm a shitcoin minimalist. I love Bitcoin. Bitcoin's my number one thing, my number one cryptocurrency. That's what I want more of. I just like Ethereum a little bit as well, and I play around with other cryptocurrencies. I invest, I trade and swing trade and stuff like that. Do I like quant? I like quant, but I told everybody to get out before the bear market. Where is Jenna? What do you mean? You think she lives here, dude? We'll get Jenna back on the channel very soon. We're actually thinking about doing a weekly show. I really like Jenna. I think she's awesome, so we'll see. Financial Analytics says if we have Q2 GDP, okay, 50% down and Bitcoin will follow. Yeah, that's what he's saying, and he might be right, but he might also be wrong. I don't follow other people's analysis. I follow my own analysis. And the only reason I watch other people's analysis is so I can see what everyone's doing or everyone's looking at, so I can either confirm or deny my analysis, but also as a contrarian, I try to counter it. Does that make sense? So it's very different what I do. We all like Jenna. Yeah, I thought Jenna was pretty cool. I like her too. What do you think of BTTC? Never heard of it. Hands down, one of the top YouTubers out there. You say how it is. Thank you very much, George. Really, really appreciate you, man. Keep on liking you all. Yes, sir. Keep on liking you all. I like the sign of that. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, subscribe down below and hit the notification button so you don't miss the next video. We do a lot of surprise streams. I haven't been doing them like weeks ago, but if you notice, I did do one last week, and I will do more of them. And I'll be coming out live when needed to inform you of updates and things that we need to talk about. Pamedina is George Machirakis. 10,000 coming soon, guys. There's Rene Montenegro again. What's up, my man? How are you? What's up, Rene? What's up, brother Paul? You know I like to watch every show. I'm back. Hope you're having a great day, man. Hope the weather is nice. It is super sunny here in St. Augustine, Florida. Thank you very much, Crypto Seeker, man. Yeah, I'm hot here. I got the air conditioning on myself. Weather is great here in Greece as well. And soon, I'll be coming live at my beach house. So I'll probably be having to be coming back and forth, but I'll be coming out live at my beach house as well. So I'll show you where that is and what that's like. Will China and Taiwan war affect the crypto market? So, interesting thing about wars. Wars do play a macro event, but usually in the beginning, markets can even go up. I know that sounds weird, but look at history, look when there's wars, and look at the stock market. And a lot of times it just goes up. Now this time's a bit different because we followed COVID, we followed a whole bunch of inflation, a lot of crazy shit going on right now. But generally, war does not mean markets down. It's kind of weird the way economics work, but I'll answer it like this. And yes, it does play a role depending on how and why, but it's too complicated to analyze which way it goes. And I'll tell you why. The economy is not the markets. Okay, let me say that again. The economy is not the markets. When they were saying that the stock markets are great, everything's up, so the economy is great, no. The economy was doing shit, but the markets was doing good. And that's one of the reasons a lot of people didn't see this bear market coming. Does that make sense? So I can't answer that question. Hopefully there won't be a war between China and Taiwan. We'll see what happens. What are your top 3 coins excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum? Great question. I would say Polygon. I'll put Decentraland or Sand because I can never decide. And I will put in Solana as well as a centralized because I think everyone needs a centralized token as well. And that's also a virtual capitalist approach. So if something doesn't work, a venture capitalist, if Solana doesn't work, it's a good hedge with the other ones, if that makes sense. Market will go down until Fed increases rating. When stop an aging printing money, only that. Well, I don't know, man. If you think they're going to increase interest rates and it's going to go up, I don't think so. We'll see. Anyone who thinks we're going to the moon is in total epic denial. Rene, some of us have been to the moon and back many times, man, and took profits. So, yeah. Nuggy Fresh, what's up, man? You're all wrong. Trying to hit something close or irrelevant or relevant. Okay. Bitcoin pump because money supply printing Fed for Bitcoin. Well, we don't know what Bitcoin's going to do if they keep raising interest rates or not, because Bitcoin might surprise everybody. If inflation kicks into overdrive, You don't know how Bitcoin is going to respond because it was actually created for this. So it's a big test of Bitcoin as well. So Bitcoin might surprise everybody and it might perform better than gold. Definitely better than gold. But it might perform a lot better than what you think. Aliel says, bro, I am back. I had I hope you're better, man. What do you think bottom is in or not? When die, you will descend to altcoins. Oh, when die or when did? Okay. I already answered all these questions, Ali. I'm glad you're back. We'll see about the bottom. If it's not already in, then about 15,000, 15,600 if we break the 17K level. That's my next target. Then we'll see. We'll take it day by day. Rene Montenegro says 100,000, 84,000 and laughing out. I don't know why you're laughing and what you mean. Please explain why you're laughing. How is your health? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing a lot better. I'm doing well, actually. I am Muslim. I must ask for other people's health. Oh, okay, cool. Just love men. Thanks for advice. You're very welcome, man. My health is okay, man. I'm fighting cancer, but I'm doing very well. Safe moon shit. Yeah, okay. How safe is KuCoin as an exchange? That's a very good question, actually, John. Seems like a bit of a panic is surrounding all exchanges at the minute. I understand not your keys, not your crypto. However, we do need to trade on some exchange. Very good question. Generally, I've spread out in multiple exchanges. Okay, so I use Binance and I use KuCoin. So I have that's kind of like diversifying in exchanges. Now, I don't hold cryptocurrencies, a lot of them anymore. A lot of them in general, on crypto exchanges. Only the ones I trade, swing trade, or sometimes stake. But a good cryptocurrency exchange is also CoinMetro. And CoinMetro is a fully licensed and regulated crypto exchange. I know the CEO. I used to be the marketing director of that company. I'm not anymore, but I can say that it's a very good exchange, in my opinion. And I think the FUD for KuCoin is they're overdoing it. But we'll see. That's a very good question. Do you think I should take profits on this relief rally and buy back when it goes back down? New investor, not sure if I should just hodl. Very good question. So, if we relief rally to 26 or 28,000, possibly $29,000, if we relief rally, and let's say you take profits and we go down, you can always buy back more. Now, let's say you take profits and we keep on going up. It depends. Well, it doesn't depend. It will probably, more than likely, come back down and retest the 2930K before it keeps on going back up. If there's a weekly close above that, that's called confirmation, so you can always get back in. If you miss it, believe me, at some point it will come back down. Now, if you keep missing it on the way back down, or it doesn't come back down to the level you want, which by then we will have a confirmed bull market, obviously, because if you keep on going up, right? Correct? Good. Well, then you can start getting into altcoins that will give you bigger will outperform Bitcoin, for example, Ethereum, Polygon, and so on, because generally they do outperform in a bull market. And then you have mid caps and low caps that you could also get into. So, and a lot of these won't pump. There's always a leading sort of indicator, so Bitcoin first and everything else and so on. So you'll always have chances. There's always opportunity to get in. So taking some profits and playing it safe is not a bad thing. It's actually a very smart thing to do. Just like if you want to take your initial capital out and just run and play with profits, it's also extremely smart to do. So yes, depending on your time frame and depending on your strategy and depending your understanding of this concept. Babidas says, was wondering if I had $25,000, which all crypto should I start investing? I'm a beginner and I want to hold for a long time. Bobby, if you are a new investor in cryptocurrency, and this is not financial advice, obviously, because you can get completely wrecked, I would just stick to Bitcoin and maybe Ethereum. I wouldn't rush in. I would DCA, dollar cost average, because you're new, you don't know about DSAing and stuff like that. You would dollar cost average and just be careful. That's what I would do. Meanwhile, I would read books like the Bitcoin Standard by Saifedean Ammous and other books and educate and find out how everything works in this industry. That will give you a super huge advantage, and that way you'll know what you want to invest in and why, other than just making money. Does that make sense? Hit that like button if you agree, guys, by the way. Hit that like button. Whoever agrees with anything I've said, even if it's something small on this channel, the previous question, this question, whatever, hit that like button. Let's support this channel. And please share this channel with people that you think that this channel, they should be watching me and learning. Share this video with them. Share this video with your friends that want to learn about crypto and want to know the truth about crypto, not these like bullshit people that talk crap all the time just to shill and I don't want to get into it, right? We might make some mistakes on this channel, but we keep it real. So anyway, share this channel if you like that. Tell them to subscribe. Aliel says, where was it? Can you please look into Paribas PBX or CKB Nervous, please? Ali, no. Let me tell you why. Because it's not the right time to be looking at shitcoins right now. It's just not. I would only chart Bitcoin if I chart anything, and maybe Ethereum against Bitcoin. I wouldn't be looking at other cryptocurrencies. I wouldn't. I'm sorry. I don't see the point of it, man. But fine. Let me just have a look. I'll have a look at Paribas. Just out of curiosity. Invest in DeFi, redefine your yield. Okay, so right now I wouldn't be investing in DeFi, so that's number one. A cross-chain borrowing and lending protocol for NFTs liquid. So you can basically use assets and join. It's building for Cardano. DeFi is consumer traditional investment. Okay, what does it do exactly? It could be modeled. Paribas is the protocol that brings all these forces together, offering DeFi holders and investors platform to extend reach of the dish. Okay, so basically you put your crypto on here. See, I have to look into this. I don't have time to really look into this right now. I can't do this live. The only thing I'm looking at right now from this is because it's built on Cardano. So if Cardano takes off, this will do well. Let's have a look here. Little contact info. So there's a few ways to do research, by the way. One wants to see if there's real people on LinkedIn. I don't really have time to do it right now. MRHB, DeFi. Oh, okay. Where do I know this from? So I know this. I've reviewed this. Why has he gone and changed companies? Anyway. I would love to look into it. Right now is not the time to be investing in stuff like this. So I'll leave it at that. But you know, there's a lot of research we should be doing. I gave you a little hint on how to do research, by the way. If you watch my video on how to do your own research, let me show you something real quick. If you go to my YouTube channel, right? Just go to my YouTube channel here, the Crypto Factor, and you go to videos. And right here on search, put do your own research. See how it says how to do your own research in cryptocurrency? How to really watch this video right here. Right? Check out this video right here on how to do your own research. Okay? While you're at it, if you're an entrepreneur, if you like sales and if you like marketing, scroll down on the main page here. Scroll down. And this is my other channel, Paul Democritou. This is entrepreneurship and sales and marketing, and bitbulls.io, which is our game that's coming out. So check those out. Plus you can check out interviews and everything here with different people and so on. So yeah. No way you can get rich with a $300 investment. Well, Ron, you can, but the odds are against you. So a lot of people that do this got either really lucky, honestly, right? Or it's very rare. You have to get into 1,000x coins and pull out every single time. It's not just enough about choosing one token, right? $300 investment, your best chances to get rich is to buy some books and study, right? And then try and make a business out of what you study and those skills you learn. Crypto Cigar, after Paul, you're having a blessed day. Thank you very much. How's your health? Have you been feeling better? I have been feeling better. My health is great. Pills are working great. Doing good. Bonjour from France. The Sharif de Mars, what's up, man? Happy to see you. It's been a while, bro. Hope you're well. War is a supply and demand game. Yes, it is. Hey, Paul, love from India. What's up, India? Thank you very much. Bacalar. Malik. Stanko says, hello from Slovenia. What's up? And you love Phantom. Phantom's great, man. It's a good token. We'll see how it does, though. I do my DCA on CKB Solar. Okay. Awesome, man. Awesome. I would get into some... I would try and get into some top 10 cryptocurrencies if I was you, or at least Bitcoin, by the way, Sharif. Harley Higgins, why did you tell people to get out of quant? I thought it has massive utility. Because of the bear market, I told people to get out of a lot of cryptocurrencies. I just said that some of them will have a better pumponomics, if you want to call it, whatever. They will do better in the next bull run. So I got out of certain tokens before I got out of other tokens. And then once the bear market was confirmed for me, I got out of those as well. Not all of them, but my percentage-wise, I always do. Atin Narang, hey Paul, how are you? I'm doing well. Fat Boy Slim, what's your opinion on Pulse Chain, Pulse X? Okay, great question here. I'm going to give you the quickest answer I can about it. It's a, and this is going to sound bad, but it's not. It's a vampire attack on crypto blockchain. So what Richard Hart's aiming to do, in my opinion, is make another blockchain, right, by utilizing Pulse X. Now, it will give you a copy of your tokens, things like that, right? Now, the thing is, not all these copies are going to have value, because even though they're going to have the same traits as what they copied, they're not going to have no use in where they are. So, you know, they won't work. But some of them might do well. It's an experiment. It's an experiment, and we'll see what it does. I don't know if that makes sense. We'll see how it goes. But generally, to answer your question, I sacrificed for Pulse X, or Pulse Chain, sorry. And it's an experiment. I want to see what happens. Now, I'm not thinking, I don't know if it's going to make money or not. Hex did fucking amazing. Let's be honest here. We can't lie. So I decided to put some in and see what happens. That's my view. Ali says Polygon or Candano. It's apples and oranges. One's two different things. Polygon is a layer 2 solution. It's also a standalone cryptocurrency that you can for gaming industry and so on. Cardano is its own blockchain, but it's aiming for a different niche. Again, then you got Cardano or Solana. Then you have Polygon, Cardano, or Solana. Well, having all three of them is a good hedge, and it's a good way to invest. Not now, but as you're coming out of a bear market. I'll answer it like that. I think it's a good diplomatic answer. Atin, what about BNB and FTX exchange coins? Should I buy in a bear market? You shouldn't be buying anything in a bear market when it comes to cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum. You should be buying these as you're coming out of a bear market. You're going to get your 10, 20x. Don't worry about that. Now's not the time. The thing is, how do you know? FTX is probably it looks like a safe bet. BNB probably, but it might go down lower, right? So I already told you my views for this. I think they're great cryptocurrencies. I don't think they're going to go anywhere. I just don't think it's the time. Your channel is better than BitBoy. Thank you, Ali. Really appreciate you, man. Do you like Putin? Why are you trying to get me in trouble, man? So, look, I don't like what Putin did with Ukraine. I just don't. I hate violence of all sorts. At the same time, I don't think he was given much choice. If you really look into politics, he wasn't given much choice, and I would even say he was pressured to do this. He had to do this. Now, he was hoping for a resolve, a negotiation. That didn't happen because everyone's taking advantage of Ukraine, right, for their own benefit, including America, including Europe. Everybody's trying to corner Russia. Zelensky, I have mixed feelings about it. I don't think he did the right thing. I think he should have negotiated for peace. I think he could have. He could have just said no to NATO. There wouldn't have been a problem right now, or at least we'd know if that was the actual reason. There's so much you can talk about this, right? For Putin, I'll say this. I like the way he answers questions, and I like the way he carries himself as a man, and I think is presidential. That does not mean I agree with what he's doing, but I don't think he has a choice either. And I do think that Ukraine has done a lot of bad things as well that the media is not letting go out there, and they're not talking about. And I think that Biden is a total shit show, in my opinion, and I think Europe should be changing their priorities. And I can say that in the political sense, on the political belief side of it, and I can also say it on a religious side of it. Why do I mean by religious side of it? Not because I'm Orthodox, but very simply, what's going on with the woke movement in the USA, and it's just insane. I think it's anti-God. I don't care what religion you're in. I'm not saying being a transsexual is, even though that's a big argument. I'm just saying what they're trying to do, hormones into kids. I think is disgusting. I think it's disgusting, and America needs to be a huge power to control the world and keep balance. And right now they're becoming Rome, getting weak with all this bullshit, and that's why the world is in turmoil. With power comes responsibility. America had a responsibility for the whole world, unfortunately, because it also protects themselves. And what Biden's doing right now, it's full of lies. The media is lying. I know a lot of people are going to hate me right now, and some people are going to subscribe and some people are going to unsubscribe, but that's the way it is. The Democrats are not Democrats. I think they lean to far left and far crazy. And it's a shit show, dude. It's completely a shit show. But I do think that America needs to be the number one superpower in the world and have a balance. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen under Biden, and I hope not, because his line is going to put the world into shit. So, SRC says, I need to sell Ethereum at 1,240 for the love of dog. When the Ethereum go back to one, dude, I answered your questions already, man. Asking the same question in a different way doesn't make it a different answer, dude. You're amazing, bro. Best channel. Thank you very much, Ali. Share, like, and tweet this channel. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you, bro. Tuka Shaba Nelson says, talk about Shiba Inu. Dude, I already have, man. I watched this video again. I talked about Shiba quite a bit. I explained my views on it. Watch this video on repeat, man. I said a lot of cool things. I follow you now for more 2.5 years. Ali, you must be following me from my other channel because this channel is a 1.5 years old. Sharif Demar says, imagine if Ethereum 2.0 would not work and crash when the merge will be released. Well, yeah, Sharif, but the thing is, Ethereum doesn't put that out. That's why they keep on stalling. Because Cardano just puts shit out and just see what happens. Not Cardano. Cryptocurrencies in general just put shit out there and fix it along the way. Ethereum is a bit more like Bitcoin. They take a long time to update, a long time to expand, a long time to do test after test after test. So a lot of things come in the future, but it's more stable that way, and they don't take any chances. Does that make sense? Crypto Canuck says, I love your show. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you. Harley Higgins says, what is your preferred exchange and strategy to actually take fiat profits from previous bull runs? Great question, by the way. Lastly, I started investing through Uphold and I can't move some coins into my ledger. Opinion, yeah, I wouldn't use Uphold. I like using Binance and KuCoin. I like taking my coins out, putting them on Exodus.io, MetaMask for when I do DeFi, and on a hard wallet like a Ledger and LOS for my long-term holds. Now, when you have them in Exodus.io, you can actually, with a click of a button, change any cryptocurrency to any crypto you want, like USDC or Bitcoin or whatever. So the fees are a bit high, but if you want to do something fast, that's the way to do it if you don't want to go through an exchange and do it through your wallet. Then you can just pass it up into your Wirex debit card, or you can even use a Binance debit card, which I also use, or you can use a Crypto.com credit debit card. You just send it to each platform and use one of those debit cards. That's the way I do it, and then I use those. You can also do it peer-to-peer. Sell your Bitcoin to somebody who gives you cash, or vice versa. Just be careful. No dark alleys. By the way, I don't know which coins you can't move in for what reason. You're awesome and give great advice. Thank you you're welcome, man. KGB, what do you say about Putin has no coins? I'm unsubscribe you. His can't. Okay. Take care. Biden is comedy. Yeah, he is. Sharif raped the like button. 300 sure. Yeah, so, I'm not talking about the war though. You asked me my opinion. It's not fair what you're doing right now. You're trying to get me in trouble with no reason for it. I already said and made quite clear I don't agree with what he's doing. I said he didn't have a choice with what's going on. I didn't say agree and I like it. I didn't say I live in Europe, dude. What I'm saying is, I like Donald Trump, right? I have Donald Trump books. That does not mean I agree with everything he would do as a president, even though he's done a much better job than Biden, okay? I like the way he carries himself, and I like the way he talked. Does that make sense? It does not mean I agree if Donald Trump goes and starts raping kids. It does not mean I fucking agree with him. Grow up. Grow up and don't be stupid. What else can I say? Don't piss me off. Even better. Aliel says, people are talking about the word X, like 20X. Yeah, 20X would be like something like 2,000%. Like, it doubles up 20 times. Does that make sense? Would you buy Hex after this bear market? I already have Hex and I'm sticking Hex, dude. Do you think it still has potential, or is it finished? I think it has potential for one more run, but we'll see what happens. It all depends on Richard Hart, dude. So when you invest in Hex, you're investing in Richard Hart. So, good as deal as any. It might be good, it might be bad, but that's what you're investing in. Hey Paul, what's your prediction for the low on Bitcoin if I still feel it more? I already talked about this right in the beginning of the video and the mid video. It would be unfair to talk about it again. If the 17,500 is not the low, then I'm looking at 15,600 as the next target. If we get there and why, it depends. SRC is, I completely agree. I almost completely agree with Putin. Drew says Trump 2224. We are born from Adam and Eve, men and women, not men and men. In the EU, the gay people have more power. Look, let me say something else. Another thing, right, that I need you guys to know. Just to make things clear. I don't have a problem with gay people. I was in the industry, in the entertainment industry. No, I wasn't doing porn. For anybody that wants to get funny. I just know a lot of gay people, okay? And I understand that you can be born like that. It's actually a hormonal thing. Like when you're born, you have XYZ chromosomes, you have XY, and sometimes they get confused, and then you're a guy, but you feel like a woman, you like men, or whatever. It's very possible, okay? That's fine. I understand, okay? Just because I understand how it happens does not mean I want to go jump someone like in a corner. I'm just saying that I understand how that can happen. When it comes to transvestites changing your sex, whether I like it or not, it has nothing to do with me, and it's none of my opinion. They can do whatever they want. If they're adults and they know what they're trying to do, it's up to them. It's their freedom. We all want freedom. That's what it is. But when it comes to movements that force me to use fucking pronouns, that force kids getting hormonal changes when they're 10, when they don't even know why. Oh, I feel gay. Oh, let me get you some hormones. You'll be fine. Or trying to brainwash our youth, that's where I have a fucking problem. That's where I have a problem that I would go to war over. Okay? So generally, this woke movement and all these crazies, I think I'm against it. And yes, I would not let them touch my kid, even though I don't have one. And I do not think that transvestites should be teaching in schools for the simple reason, not because they're transvestites, because they're fucking sick in the head. Most transvestites, I'm not saying all of them, have issues. They have issues. Even the concept, even if they're normal, even if a transvestite thing was being normal, just the fact that they had to go through a surgery to look like a woman would leave issues. So unless it's transvestite, which I've met a few that are pretty cool, by the way. I've talked to transvestites, believe it or not, and we had good discussions. But the ones you see in America, and the most of them, 80, 90% of them, are fucking insane. They're sick. You see a transvestite couple that cut the dick off their kid because they wanted a girl, not a boy. Are you fucking serious? Or there was one that was backed by, I don't know, this one organization that was teaching kids in Thessaloniki, here in Greece. It was teaching kids something because it was backed. And she was doing fucking porn. As in, with the kids. She was using the kids for porn. No, this is fucking disgusting. And people like this should be locked up. Really. So that's where I have my problem. Now, if I saw a transvestite that is cool, that talks well, that articulates herself, that has a huge, that's fine. And there are some logical ones. There are some logical ones out there but they don't fucking like what's going on either. Let me tell you something else most people don't know, and this is going far away from crypto. I feel like Tone Vase here. Just talking about random shit. But let me give you an example. 1 in 3 males at some point in their life think they might be gay. Statistically. That's 1 in 3. I can't remember if it's 1 in 3 or 1 in 5. Okay? And soon after they realize that they're not. That's when they're 17 and 18. A lot of them go through this when they're a lot younger. Why you should condemn them? Most people that had sex changes, statistically, 84%, was it 84%? 84% went into depression. They either became a man again or woman, their prior sex, or commit suicide. This is what they're not talking about. So why is this happening? No, fuck that. It's anti-God, anti-political, and anti-democratic. It's shit. Jamie Parsons says, KGB, leave it out, mate. No need. It's not a political channel or chat. It's crypto. Yep. 2024. Good morning. What do you think of Safu? Never heard of it, Drew. You deserve more subs, especially 1,000. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate you. I think so too, man. I don't deserve it, but I believe I could do a lot with it. Let's put it that way. If you haven't already, subscribe down below and hit the notification button. I just lost 20 viewers, 50% of my viewers, because of my views that I just talked about. I don't know if they were all transvestites. I don't know how many subs I lost either, but if you agree, subscribe down below and hit the notification button. If you don't, hey, it's your choice. Okay, so you can't move Gala, XDC, Algo. Why can't you move them? There's no network to move them out unless I swap them into... Yes, get away from the exchanges. It's shit exchange. Use another exchange. I lost friends because I like Putin. Again, now free speech. Well, again, just because you like someone does not mean you agree with what he does. Does that make sense? You're going to get yourself in trouble. Yeah, probably, man. Agree, protect the kids. You got to protect the kids, dude. You got to protect the kids. Influencers are saying XRP going to 10K. That's not going to fucking happen, dude. Forget about it. That's just not going to happen. Anyway, I love every one of you. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed this show. Hope you enjoyed the political side of it. I hope you don't twist my words and get everything mixed up and just put... It's not like that. I hope that's the only problem when you're sharing views like this, is a lot of people just don't want to understand or can't understand it. Hey, I can explain it to you. I can't understand it for you. I love you all. Thank you very much. Subscribe down below and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.